Boss Talk.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Listen to our bonus podcast called Boss Talk, where we give you gems, jokes, and our personal stories.
And we got a wider range of topics such as gratitude,
spiritual alignment,
mastering your energy,
and resistance,
and many, many more.
So subscribe, become a Patreon, and become a boss.
I am rocking the Can I Have a Waters. Cam is rocking the Strawberry Mimosas. Emmanuel is rocking the coffees. And it's doing good, man. So if you haven't gotten a pair, go to ShadySideUp.com, get you a pair.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
It is what it is. Look at this shit, man. That shit poop. They gonna be thirsty as hell.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House. Comedy Trap House.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam.
Hi.
I got Emmanuel.
My hand's ashy, dog.
It's ash season.
I just lotioned
Put some lotion on.
Mine
Some
was
lotion.
ashy.
Ash season.
Where the lotion at?
If you go without lotion for a long time, it's really bad, huh? Like your skin will be all types of cracked up. Like, what's the longest you can go without lotion, you think?
I haven't even tried to go without lotion.
I can't. It
Since
feels
I was
nasty.
7 years old.
Probably when you were a child, when you didn't care.
Yeah, that's probably when I was, the ashiest.
But as an adult, as soon as you wash your hands, I feel like you gotta
It's my
put
pet
some
peeve. I can't have
put
dry
some lotion
hands.
or something.
Lotion. Another thing of mine is chapstick, man.
Chapstick.
And we talked about this the other day. I'm an
Yeah.
infamous chapstick loser.
Yeah.
Like, I will lose a chapstick.
I think that's everybody.
I
goddamn
said it's
down.
addictive too, chapstick.
It is addictive.
Like,
Because when I don't have it, I'll
on
be
a
like,
literal
damn,
sense.
man.
Yeah,
My
like
lips, it's like your lips feel different.
Yeah.
Your lips get accustomed to having it on. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
Have you ever kept the chapstick like all the way to the end? Like,
No, 'cause
Actually,
you lose
yeah.
them. Oh, I
No,
thought
no,
'cause you lose them.
Yeah.
No, I have kept it all the way to the end.
I don't think I've ever kept one chapstick all the way to the end. No.
There's been times I kept it so long, like I would have to stick my little pinky in there
Oh shit.
and go like that.
There could be secrets of life at the end of a chapstick.
Damn.
But
Maybe that's
people
what
usually don't get there.
Yeah. Maybe that's where the inner peace lies.
That sounds like some fucking chapstick marketing, like a motherfucker. There may be secrets that lie beneath.
But like
Chapstick,
get you
like
some.
diamonds are girl's best friend.
Get you some chapstick.
No, they're not.
Well, they're not. They're not.
They're
Tanya
rocks, for God's sake.
Tanya
A bunch
is.
of rocks.
Tanya's a girl's best
Tanya's a
friend.
girl's best friend.
What is Tanya?
Some girl.
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Oh, I heard that tossed around a lot. Tanya.
Tanya?
Yeah. I thought it was a new saying. I'm on that Tanya.
You ain't hear that.
You didn't hear that. All right, so the people have, I mean, you and your lady talked about this on y'all's podcast, but I feel like we have to speak on it. So there was a recent viral video going around of a restaurant owner who, the video portion I seen was he walked into the restaurant. He was in the restaurant. He was talking to everybody, but a specific table, but addressing everybody and saying, this establishment isn't made for what y'all doing. Some girls, so I guess, were twerking. They were, drunk, having fun, twerking, dancing. And
Tanya and them?
Tanya and them was twerking. Tanya twerking. Tanya's twerk team was at the restaurant. And yeah, so he was kind of going off. And
Sipping on that Tanya.
And people were having their opinions on just this whole thing. So did both of you see the video?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I've heard we've gotten harsh backlash for our video.
Oh, you and your lady.
Yes. Me and sir.
My only issue from the video that I seen was I'm not a fan of people addressing people in the public like that. If you have a issue with, like, I would rather him speak in private. But then Emmanuel told me there's another video that he put out that he did go and speak it in private.
The security cam
Then
footage.
I was like, well, I don't see nothing wrong with the video after that.
Yeah.
Because I already spoke to you. But
My only
go ahead.
issue with it, well, especially after seeing the second video, is
Yeah.
that the other customers that were there just eating, their time had to be interrupted
Yeah.
for that. I still feel like he could have gave that speech just to them or asked them to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I wouldn't want to bother my other
Not the
customers who ain't doing nothing wrong.
Because it was
And
a whole
ruin-
restaurant.
Yeah, ruin their whole vibe. Because it's
Yeah.
like, if I'm in there eating and he just addressing it,
It's going to get awkward.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna get.
There probably
awkward
could have
after
been a
that.
better way to handle it, but
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the way you handle it. But just in my nuanced view, I just
Yeah.
figured, hey, 2020, it's been a shit show.
It has.
Man, let people twerk in the goddamn restaurant. They just having fun. But then again, they were on the table or something. I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it's not that safe. Could slip, fall, sue the
Of
company.
course.
So I completely understand.
But
him going
also,
off,
if
but
you have an establishment that is selling liquor and has music,
playing specifically twerk music.
there's bound. It's like, all right, brother.
I forgot what he turned off in the middle of him saying, like, giving that speech. Because
Yeah.
he told his DJ, turn that off.
Yeah.
And he was playing something that was like twerk appropriate, I would say.
Yeah, but it's just like you don't. It looked like a kind of a brunchy setting or something. Maybe it could have been dinner. I don't know, but niggas is drinking. They serving Hennessy and whatever else. It might be some twerking going on. Like, and
All right, let's look at the cultural
Okay.
nuances of it.
Okay.
White restaurant.
Yep.
How would you feel any different? Would you feel the same? Is
If
there
this was
any
a white,
difference?
if this was a white owner, if all these people in the video are white, or you saying
let's say it's a mixed crowd. It's
Yeah.
a mixed crowd, but the owner, it's a white establishment. I
Okay.
mean, let's say this is a
Oh, I
California.
thought you meant like everyone in there was black and white.
I mean, kinda.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I mean like one
Actual.
parent was black, one parent was white. Mixed
Gotcha.
crowd.
Mixed
Oh,
crowd.
like
okay. Yeah, I see what you did there.
I mean, more of them are coming, so you know. What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
more of them are
In
coming. The
future
world will be
years,
mixed soon.
Yeah, we will all be mixed, so you'll
Yeah.
have plenty of that to fill up the restaurant. But my point is,
Yes.
do you think? Would you feel any different if a white owner came out and yelled at some black women, or if there was, and even if they weren't black, there were just white girls twerking in a restaurant? Would you find that as inappropriate?
Same
We wouldn't,
thing, yeah.
we wouldn't have seen it if it was white people on white people, to be honest.
Why?
Because it wouldn't have been trending.
Why?
Because everyone I follow black.
So would it trend for you?
That's funny.
But do you? I
funny.
thought you were gonna say because
Mo, but to be honest, if it was a white man telling black people start twerking, of course you gonna
From the outside,
this
it's going.
this based on history, you
Yeah.
may feel a certain way,
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
would have trended more.
And see, that's why I didn't rush to
But-
say it was a white owner. And
Yeah,
black.
yeah.
I didn't
but if
wanna
it was
go
just
with
a
that.
white owner on white girls, probably wouldn't have seen it. Probably wouldn't have went viral. To be honest,
Do you think? I don't know.
Why
man.
not? Why wouldn't it win? Why wouldn't it win viral? What do you think?
well, it could have went, but I don't think it would have made it to where I don't think it would have made it to black Twitter like that. You know what I'm saying? This made it to black Twitter because he was telling black
Black
women it was a
women.
black dude.
Gotcha.
and it's
Okay, I see what you're
big,
saying.
Like it's
I
a
see what you're
sound like
saying.
it started trending because
Yeah.
of that. Like that's
Yeah.
why I seen it. But if it was a white man telling white women start twerking, I don't
Yeah,
think
but-
it would have been
yeah.
trending. To be honest,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made it to me.
That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
That's I
very
can see that. I can see
Now,
that.
if it was a white man telling black people, definitely would have saw it.
because
Yeah,
it
it
would have
been way
automatically
bigger.
became a race
thing, yeah.
within that situation.
Which I don't think.
I'm trying to get away from the race thing.
Right
and
now
just
it's a
think
class
more of
thing.
like a etiquette
Yeah,
thing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it's a class thing because he kept saying this is not the type of place. So this is my establishment. Is this? It ain't. He named 2 other places where I assume you niggas be in there twerking. So he trying to have a higher
any
class
place named
establishment.
Onyx, you know they twerk.
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
So he trying to have a higher class establishment. So this is more of a class issue right now.
But you can't come in there talking like that when you.
If you're supposed to be class,
You know what I'm saying? It's a little
you feel like it goes against
what he talking
Yeah.
about.
I just think he got upset.
you motherfuckers be classy.
I think he just got upset because he went over there the first time. You see him
True.
doing,
Yeah.
you know, those are
Yeah.
It's like
bullying
I feel both ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more on like I understand. Listen, if I was the owner of that restaurant and I didn't want something happening and I said please and I came to you, please
gonna
can you
remove
stop it, I would have to stop that situation
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah, yeah.
And I might, but
Get a little upset.
I would get upset, but it just brought up a lot of different conversations outside of
You know what? But this goes.
do you think, okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
He's the same owner.
Yep.
But the majority of people in there are white.
Okay.
And white girls start twerking in there.
Yeah.
Does he handle that the same way?
Yeah.
Not that he tells the white people, comes to them and just asks them first.
Yeah.
But does he yell at the whole restaurant the same way?
I think so.
With a majority white crowd?
I think so. I think it was based off principle because from his whole standpoint, it was this is a classy establishment and all this. But
Yeah.
this brings me back to a point about us and how we work with people. Now we have management, right?
Yeah.
If something happens,
management.
it's best for management. Like we used to be in a position where we used to be in a position where that if something happened, you know, we might handle it, but then you realize as you get into the business, you like, it don't look good. Outside perspective don't look good with me handling. That's why people have managers. Let the manager be the dickhead, or let the lawyer be the dickhead.
Right. Let security be the dickhead.
And I was like, that's where he went wrong. He should have had security or some type of, maybe somebody else handle it. It might have been a little bit better. Like, hey, could you just remove them from the restaurant? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when you become an owner, CEO, like sometimes you gotta, you know, this is a step. You gotta kind of play to, you know, not play.
You don't got to.
You don't got to, but it looks better. It
seems like it's a better way.
Yeah,
you would think it's a
saying.
better way to. Yeah, I feel what she's saying.
It could be, but it could go either way. It could.
Man, you know, I respect it, man. If he has a business that he started, and he's just telling people to mind his business.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder how it's going. I wonder if people are still going or they like boycotting it.
I seen some comments
I
like,
think
well,
it's over with
some people like, I would just take my money elsewhere, and which you could. I mean, you could, or you know.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's doing interviews now. I see him all over the place doing interviews, talking, and so he's getting his publicity out this shit. You know, he's making money. He'll be fine.
I tell you, the food good. They're gonna come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
maybe not. I'm not talking about the twerkers, but everyone else.
Yeah.
Twerkers might still come back.
They might come back.
Like a pack of hyenas. Food and music. I'm twerking tonight, girl.
I didn't realize. He just reminded me. I didn't realize how big hyenas were until I just recently seen a video of a cheetah and a hyena trying to get this piece of meat.
Everybody bully cheetahs on the
bully cheetahs.
Yeah, on the Serengeti, they bully cheetahs.
But that hyena,
is it because they pussy cats?
You want to go to the next subject?
All right. Well, a hyena would have laughed at it, but we didn't.
Great joke. You should have held it in. You shouldn't have laughed. It was great. Know that you're not laughing.
Euphoria.
HBO Max.
Oh.
So HBO Max made an announcement that they dropping all the movies. Warner Brothers is dropping all their movies in theaters and on HBO Max at the same time. So
Their
that's
whole
going to be
2021
like
slate.
Yeah, their 2020 Matrix 4. What else is in there?
The Space Jam,
Wonder
Woman, Suicide Squad, the new one. It's just a bunch of movies. I think. What else was in there? There was a couple other movies. There was some big movies. Scooby Doo, I think, is randomly in there.
Scooby.
Is it Scooby or is it
the live action?
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. My
live action?
No. It's like a 3D and like Pixar type shit.
Yeah. Here's the thing that I thought about when I saw that. First, I was excited because I got HBO Max, so it's like I can just watch it. 2, do you think this is like we to a point where it's not going to go back now?
I'm a little scared
because they're doing this to combat the times we're in. But do you think this is going to stick?
If it succeeds.
If it succeeds,
If it succeeds for HBO Max, get ready.
But here's the thing. It's not HBO Max going to benefit regardless. It's about Warner Brothers. How are they succeeding from this? Like,
Warner Brothers owns HBO Max.
Oh, they do? Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I believe Warner Brothers owns it. Y'all can correct me, but I thought Warner Brothers.
Because my thing is, when that happened, me and Wes were talking about it, and he was like, you don't think people would want to go to the theaters anymore? I was like, I don't know. I like the theaters.
I want to go to the theaters, but say if the theaters are shut down, I'm watching it on HBO Max.
No, for sure. Right, but what you were saying was like, is this going to start the beginning of like the end?
Because you got to think of Americans. We lazy. Lazy at heart. We like convenience. Anything that you make more convenient, you're going to make money. So my dad, for example, he's a movie buff, but he don't go to the movie theater. He still go get the bootleg. Someone selling DVDs. He likes to be in the comfort of his house. For somebody like him, this is a dream. Because he'll just watch everything at home on his big screen. And it's probably a lot of people like that. Like a lot of times, like, fuck it, I'll just watch it here. Why not?
It's I think, one, they said that it's not going to be exclusively on HBO Max. They're dropping simultaneously. They're dropping in theaters and they're dropping on the stream.
That's what I said, though.
Yeah. Sorry. So I think that I don't believe movie theaters are going to go away. They're not going to go away. I'm hoping that they, maybe the big corporations, the AMCs, the Regals, but you'll still have like, the
locals,
the mom and pop movie theaters. Yeah. You'll have some like maybe AMC and all these. They become much smaller, types of like 1 or 2 per city instead of 1,000 per city. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I just think it's the future. Yeah. And people are going to find it more comfortable. And then now that HBO is the first one to say that they're doing this, and it's only 4 years. They say it's only 4 years, but if it's successful, Disney is going to pull the trigger. And Netflix is already just pull in movies into their streaming. So it already started with Netflix. Yeah. But I think HBO Max and with the times we're in, took it to the next level. Yeah. Now. But the streaming wars are real.
But it's a benefit in our end because streaming, do you think the cost of making movies is a little bit better now? Because now you can make a movie and just sell. If you have the money, you can low key just sell it.
You got different outlets to sell it to.
Yeah, it's like so many different outlets now. At this point, like
it's back to like. I'm sorry.
No, I just got a second question. So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's back to it's gonna be back to the same. I mean, another thing to watch out for is the streaming service prices.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna start going up.
Oh yeah,
Netflix already been rising their prices on the slick.
Then they got to do bundles.
They're gonna be doing bundles, so it's gonna be back to cable again.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely going
like
back
you can
there.
buy the package.
No way they're gonna keep it at $10.99. It's not gonna happen.
No, Disney's doing it really smart because they got the Mandalorian popping, which is a big hit for them. They're already at like.
Hold on.
My bad. Okay.
Serious question. So Black is hot right now. Mm-hmm. So, do you think HBO Max should keep all their content together or separate, like make a Black extension of HBO Max called HBO Maxine?
He was wanting that one. He wanted that one bad. But I like the commitment. He reeled us in. Got us ready. Where you going? I like his acting. I was in it. I was like, okay.
This nigga dunked a bad joke.
HBO Maxine. The H got some dreads hanging off the side of.
All I think of is living single when I had to hear Maxine.
It's a bad joke, but it's consideration for the title. So if you make it the title, it was a good joke.
HBO Maxine. But to that point, that low key would be cool. Like they started putting their Black HBO stuff.
Nah, man, they're gonna separate eventually, and then it's gonna be new BET. It's just gonna be
another serious question.
Okay.
Do you think that name is like gone with the times? Because I haven't met a Maxine. In the 2000s.
You know what?
To be honest, that's such a 90s name.
I don't think I met a Maxine.
You ain't meet a Maxine in the 2000s.
I don't really think I met a Maxine.
Is it done?
Yeah. It might be.
Maxine might have went out with Hitler. You can't use that name anymore.
You definitely can't.
You can use Adolf. But it can't be a Hitler.
Maxine, I haven't met a Maxine.
No, I haven't met a Maxine.
Damn, I ain't met a Maxine. That's funny.
I only met one name I only met in my life. We met in our life is an Otisha.
Yeah.
I think that's the only time I've ever met an Otisha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Otisha in college. That was interesting. But anyway,
streaming. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
I was just speaking of HBO Max. Euphoria just dropped the one episode, part one. It's called Part 1 Rue.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Did y'all watch it yet?
I didn't watch it. I told Sarah about it. We're gonna watch it tonight.
I get to watch it. And I like Euphoria is a great show.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's a great show.
But is it you said it's a special film?
You don't know.
I still don't know. I feel like it is because
Christmas vibe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was, they were saying it's Christmas.
Right. So I'm trying to think like their Christmas special.
And I feel like that's what it is. Okay. And it was phenomenal, man. The acting in it. You just going to be so, when you watching a scene and you don't know you was in it until they switch the scene. Shit. That's how it is. I'm just like, then I kind of got emotional at one point. I'm like, this nigga. And the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, first they acting, they're killing it. This nigga writing.
Whoever, right? Yeah.
It's the creator. He wrote that.
He wrote it. Okay.
I'm like, he is writing his ass off right now.
Yeah, you said one location, right?
Well, he went through a lot of it too.
For most of the episode, yes. phenomenal. So I suggest if you haven't watched it,
I gotta watch that.
Watch it. That shit's crazy.
Euphoria is a high school whore.
That
type of shit they go through.
Yeah, that high school different. Nigga. That high school college.
My God.
High school just white.
Rich people high
white.
schools are horror
Oh
shows.
yeah, this is
They're
crazy.
just like depression and fucking
Someone was
drugs.
telling me they don't watch it because it reminds them of their high school and how the white kids were. She was telling me this one white kid crashed 3 Ferraris in high school. I'm like, why they keep
What a
giving
rich
them?
problem to
Why
have.
they keep giving this kid Ferraris? He keep crashing them, and then she
Yeah,
like the
dog.
drugs they were doing. There, like she like people were just dying in her high
Jesus.
school. Overdoses. Like it was
highest
like
high.
the white kids were wild, and they were like doing all these drugs. Like, what are you after? What are you going through?
Yeah, they the ones that put like the you remember that there was like a thing going on with niggas. This is a white boy thing, I guess.
Yeah.
They take like tampons, soak them in alcohol, and then stick it
Yeah.
up their ass
Right.
to make it absorb because it absorbs quicker.
That's like, why are we doing
Fucking
that?
horror.
I'm just
shows,
gonna
dog.
drink it.
It's a horror show.
I'll wait. I don't
Yeah.
need it to hit me that fast.
Yeah, no, I'll wait.
It hits me fast drinking it.
I'll wait.
So I don't need to put it in my butt.
Anytime I'm at a
Then
party
it,
and I
ain't
hear,
it gonna burn?
bro, we gotta. I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
Imagine putting vodka in your butt,
Yeah,
like
that-
Everclear in your butt.
Oh my
Everclear
God.
butt.
That shit gonna burn,
Yeah,
right?
I would think it would burn, man.
It's gonna be sterilized.
See, I only done bourbon in the butt.
I thought you said burping in the butt. You
That's
said
a fart, nigga.
Your butt ain't bourbon. This is fart.
Bourbon in the butt goes down smooth.
Yeah. That's a man way to do it.
That's a man way to do it. My butt drinks bourbon and smokes cigars.
Once this nigga,
Your butt is Assy McGee.
once this nigga put bourbon in his, once he put bourbon in his butt, he feel like he in Mardi Gras.
Nigga, my ass got
Orleans,
beads around it.
Oh, that's funny.
Know your geography.
But Mandalorian.
This season's been phenomenal. Like it's way better
The
than the
first
first
episode
season.
I
I
seen
like the
was
first
phenomenal.
season, but the second season has been hitting for me.
It's been hitting, man.
It's been hitting the
been hitting. It's the
action.
best.
and it's hard sometimes to get a second season like where it's like, oh yeah, this shit rolling, but
It's
And
crazy. Oh, go ahead.
And now I'm spoiled by binging. Because I want them all right now. I gotta wait a week. Sometimes it's cool, but it gets frustrating now.
When did you start the binge? How many episodes did you? When
I missed, it was 3 in when I started.
Okay.
what's it at now?
I think it's 4.
5?
No, it's
What-
just 4.
It's about to be.
Yeah, 5 would be.
5 is coming up.
Oh, so I can catch that today. Okay, all right.
Watch Euphoria.
But so do the Euphoria. Okay, I do. That's
Has
that's
it
an
really
hour.
only been 5 episodes?
I think it's only been 4.
4?
Because the first episode, I was like, oh, that's good, and then so I just gotta watch the rest of them.
Oh man,
Baby
it's-
Yoda,
it's-
man. It's so fucking cute, dog.
Goddamn. What
Fucking
they did to him last
cute-ass
episode
Baby
was the
Yoda.
saddest shit.
Oh,
I
and
ain't gonna give nothing away.
and since we talking about shows, fucking Cosmos, man.
Oh, did you start
I
watching?
watched 2 episodes yesterday. I ain't want to. I
fucking
said,
love
I said this
Cosmos.
shit. This real quick. They were talking about that. Well, Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about a time where it was like in the first episode. It was a time, some of the million years ago, when some human civilization in Africa or somewhere, and they showed how the houses were. And they didn't have doors. The only way you could get into the houses was you had to walk across everybody's roofs of your house because they just had one hole with a ladder. at
Oh,
the
I
top.
think I do remember.
And
that.
I was like, dog.
Hold on, it was like
he said, 'cause-
apartments
Yeah,
almost?
it was like
Yeah, the
because there was no
apartments.
concept of windows
Yeah,
or doors.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
just, and it was made me think. I was like, if they could cut a hole in the top, well, why didn't they just say, why don't we cut a hole?
But what
in
about rain? the hole don't close?
dumbass
No, the
ancient
hole don't
people.
close.
So rain just come in?
Nigga, I don't know. It was just
That's
an open
hilarious.
hole. He was like, you have to walk across each rooftop to get to your home, and I was like, that's interesting, but
But survival too, because maybe it was easier for tigers
To get
lions,
in
to
this
just
out,
somehow.
possibly.
I don't know.
possibly.
I didn't finish the first. I just started
Yeah.
late last night, so I'm halfway through the first. But was y'all laughing when the black holes collided and he was getting all flipped in
Yeah.
the shit? That shit looked so funny to me. I was just laughing.
That man's voice is buttery.
Space shit.
Him,
Space shit
David
is amazing.
Attenborough,
Filled with
Morgan Freeman.
Space,
Rick Ross?
Space shit, yeah, Rick Ross. I even just seen.
the galactic asshole.
I feel like the
First.
universe know when
Jerome Hansen.
when the universe know when you looking at stuff. Because then I looked on Snapchat. I think you can. They got like different like story things, but it's this one page that I'm subscribed to called. I think I showed you one. They called "What If."
Oh yeah. What a
And
their YouTube channel.
and it was this one was "What If Uranus crashed into Earth." It's so interesting. All this shit is just interesting.
Also, Alien Worlds is fine.
That's what I got.
Alien Worlds is good.
Yeah.
I finished that.
Only the first episode I watched.
That was good too.
That was pretty good. That was
on.
pretty good. Showing you, it basically showed you like, if you took what we know here of life growing, if that happened on these other planets that we can kind of calculate their atmosphere and what it's like on there, like what if it's just an ice world or something? What type of life would exist or could exist there? That shit was really cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, check that one out. Yeah, some good shit up
We
there.
on some nerd shit right now.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
NBA about to be crazy next season
Buttholes.
because they ain't testing for weed.
Uh-oh, y'all. J.R. Smith.
They said
What about every NBA basketball player?
they said they're not going to test because they're trying to limit contact between drug testers and like as much contact as possible.
What they gonna do? Bring it back once we have a vaccine?
Yeah.
They're gonna bring back the law?
Yeah.
No, that's not happening. That is not happening.
He said, no, that is not happening.
That is not happening.
But is this a good thing or a bad thing for players? What you think?
Some people can function under weed. I can't play no game high or something like that. So for the people that can, it probably will. They're probably gonna slow down the game some.
Marshawn Lynch said he took a shot before his games. When he's talking to Peyton Manning, he's like, "Yeah, give me." And Peyton Manning was like, "A shot of what?" He was like, "I thought you meant like to get your juice up or something." And he's like, "No, Hennessy." I was like, "Yo."
He did Hennessy. Chad Ochocinco did Viagra. Whatever.
That's what he said.
Guess whatever helps.
Shot of Hennessy.
Hey, man. Listen, a league comes to your door, says $10 million to play for us, and you gotta do whatever it takes.
All right, take that shot of Hennessy and
Put the bourbon in your butt.
Put the bourbon in your butt. Keep it moving.
Put the bourbon in your butt.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's going to affect too much. To be honest, I feel like niggas been smoking.
Yeah.
So,
Now J.R. Smith gonna be smoking on the court while playing. That's the only difference.
Nigga, if you saw a nigga on the bench smoking,
that'd be funny.
wild.
I know J.R. Smith was hot at that game
when he threw the ball.
Oh yeah, when he he didn't pass it to LeBron. Yeah, he just held on. I know he was hot. I know that look. I've been there. I know. He just thinking, oh shit, they go catch
this nigga LeBron.
He was like, "What are you doing?"
And then he
J.R. was just like, "You ain't got nothing to
look,
say."
maybe he's squinting, but you ain't looking at nothing. You just looking away from him. You don't want to look at him.
He's like, because he know. Man, they gonna find out I'm high as fuck right now.
They had seconds left. This nigga,
he just holding on to the ball. That's the prime example why you don't get high during the game.
And that's also why they say no matter how talented you are, you need smart players that have good game awareness, high basketball IQ. I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just saying that's what they be afraid of.
You don't need
moments like
them dumbass.
You need a nigga that got high basketball IQ
because
the bare minimum know what the shot clock is. How much time
that could have shifted the dynamic of the series. Yeah. If they would have maybe shot and won or anything, it could have shifted the dynamic. That shit is funny.
Some things you have instant regret on. He regret rebounding that ball.
Yeah.
Just like Nate Robinson regret going in that ring.
Yeah, no, he do.
Biggest regret of the year is probably Nate Robinson.
Oh, he definitely regrets that.
Nate Robinson.
R.I.P.
What is this?
Russ and John Wall. I got that for you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
So Russ got traded to Wizards and John Wall got traded to Houston.
Yeah.
I've been a big Westbrook fan for a minute. I love the way he plays. The way he plays is what touches me. When I see athletes play with that much aggression and vigor to fucking just go after it. So I love his game. John Wall, I loved John Wall for a long time. I appreciate what he did in DC, but he got hurt. He's coming off a year-long hiatus, at least, I think. 2 or maybe a year and a half or something. But and he's speedster in the league, probably one of the top, but lesser of the top, like in the 10 to 20 range, I would say John Wall is definitely right there. And then the only thing, to be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna do
it's
anything
almost like
for
an
y'all.
even swap.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll say this: Russell Westbrook at his height is better than John Wall at his height.
They about the same
They're
size.
similar, but I think Westbrook might be a little taller.
He like 6'4", 6'5".
But none of them are at their height
for
right
both
now.
teams.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for either team.
I don't think it does anything with both teams.
It does if Russell Westbrook says he's changing his game a little bit for Bradley Beal to shine. Because if Bradley Beal and him together could be tight.
But that wouldn't make sense But the thing is, my thing are Russell and Harden actually friends or no?
Yes.
Okay, so
but they just came to a conclusion. They can't play together because they both ball dominant.
Oh, okay.
So that was the issue. Okay. Like it didn't work. But James wants to be traded, and everyone keeps saying Brooklyn gonna get him. And if they do, they're gonna have to give up a king's ransom. They're gonna have to give up like probably crazy amounts of first round picks or play. I don't know, but because as John Wall and James Harden, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no,
they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
probably not.
Yeah, probably.
And just like
listen, we're in the
NBA.
The NBA. If you don't have a superstar on your team, if you don't have one of the top 5 players, your team is just going to be the most you could do is go to maybe second round playoffs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
what me and Cam laughing
at
top dog. Is Chris Paul moving again. This nigga is trying to get him a ring one way or another. He is working. He's trying to find his way. What team gonna give him a ring? Because I think I forgot. Fuck, what team did he go to?
Chris
Phoenix.
Paul?
Yeah, he went to somewhere, and I was like,
where he
is
Still
working.
ain't gonna get it there. Still ain't gonna get it there.
He trying.
Still ain't gonna get it there.
Maybe he need to join with his North Carolina brother John Wall and they try to get something.
He already went to Houston.
Yeah,
they traded him.
That's true.
To Oklahoma.
I don't know why that's
for Russell Westbrook.
They did.
You ain't gonna get it.
Me and Cam was here watching when they was playing with the Rockets. We was like, "Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris!" He tried.
You think Miami's gonna go back to that? That's actually one that kind of broke the stereotype.
Oh
of
yeah, they
needing
did.
A superstar.
They definitely did.
Yeah, because they just play as a team. They work hard. They on the map. I mean, I just got to see what that rookie do. Precious. They got a. His name is Precious.
His name Precious.
His name Precious. He African.
Oh, okay.
And he's supposedly good. We'll see what that do.
He's what is his position?
He look like he could be either from anything from a 2 to a 3. But I don't know much. I don't really watch college basketball, but we'll see.
Interesting.
We'll see.
Right.
I'm pulling for him.
NBA.
Because when the season officially starts,
preseason about to start this. I think either
next
this week coming up.
That's wild. This the shortest break they've ever had, huh?
Hold on. Are they going back to bubble format?
No,
I don't think so.
So they're just going to start playing back regular. Even though NFL they fucking having outbreaks everywhere.
I don't know.
I don't know, man, because them players don't want that no more. I seen an interview with LeBron. He didn't like it.
He didn't like the bubble.
Nobody liked the bubble.
Oh shit!
Like that, I guess. I don't know. Damn. It was great basketball.
It was freedom. It was great basketball.
You know.
They don't like the bubble.
A Drake can.
I need pussy. That's what they all saying. I can handle this shit.
So, Aubrey Graham, a.k.a. Drake, has been, known to be sometimes as soft as soft serve ice cream. And so this branding that he's doing is just phenomenal for him. So it was reported that Drake is coming out with Drake candles. He's coming out with a candle line, and one of them will smell like, I think, his favorite scent. And I laughed as soon as I seen it. I was like, this makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
You said it smells like his favorite scent?
Like, yeah, one of his favorite. Or it smells like him. Let me
Dick?
see. Hold on. Drake candles. He said dick. I'd be so mad. Drake has launched a line of scented candles, including one that smells just like him. Sorry. Okay. Drake is unveiling his latest side hustle, a line of scented candles. The Rapper 34 will launch Better World Fragrance House, which includes 5 different scents. The company's website is just a landing page for now, but e-commerce site Revolve offered early access to the line. Carby Musk, one of the 5 candles, is a smooth musk fragrance that actually smells just like Drake. According to the
What's it called?
Carby Musk.
Carby Musk.
The $80 item also evokes amber, cashmere, suede, and velvet. The description claims, and it's the personal fragrance that the Grammy winner wears in his everyday life. So if you want to
smart,
smell like Drake, you can get some Carby Musk in your house, and you'll become more than just an option.
I'd rather have Erykah Badu's pussy on my stand.
No, it's not for. It's for women.
Yes, that's for women more. Yeah, it's gonna be women who want to smell like Drake. I mean, there's some dudes out there who want to smell like Drake.
Well, they ain't smelling like him. It's smelling him.
Smelling him.
Yeah.
If you walked into your homeboy house and like, he had candles burning, you'd be like, oh, it smells like good in here. What's this? And he'd be like, oh, that smells like Drake. That's Drake. That's how Drake smells.
Man, you'll want a Wu-Tang.
Even if he's
you want to smell like Method Man.
Even if he's gay,
you can be like, that's gay.
I'm be like, bro.
Like, bro, come on.
Come on, man.
But what if it smells good?
It's probably gonna smell good.
And you just don't want. What if it's like one of those scents? You like. I'm not gonna lie. This is like one of the best smelling candy. You just don't tell people it's Drake's scent, but you get it.
Cam, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What if someone gets it for you and you like, I love this candle? Then when they tell you this is what Drake smells like, you're not gonna get any more after you ran through the first couple.
After I ran through the first
Yeah,
couple, because I'm gonna be running through the first couple.
Say as imagine this is your favorite scent. And you had a couple of them in there. You've been burning them. And then they tell you what it is. You ain't gonna buy no new ones just because it says scent.
I can't publicly go out and buy these products.
You don't have to. That's why it's e-commerce.
E-commerce. There you go. You ain't got to publicly go out and buy it.
Man, I'm not getting
Stop
no
that.
goddamn Drake. No, if it smells good, listen, I'm a comedian. I don't give a fuck. If it smells good, it smells good. It's Drake burning back then. It's called Drake's whatever, man.
One of the hardest things.
I'm just going. What I think about is the thought behind things.
Got you.
So I'm thinking about now. Oh, Rome got this Drake scented candle.
Yeah, absolutely.
It smells like Drake.
Absolutely.
My mind goes, why did Rome choose to get a Drake scented candle to smell Drake?
I like the way he smells.
Gay. I don't know, man.
That's funny. You know what? Honestly, I used to, before I grew up,
it is good for him, though, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ladies would buy that.
Yeah.
Ladies, you gonna buy that?
Yeah, they gonna buy that.
You gonna buy it.
I don't like the word musk.
Me either.
I don't like that word because
it
it feels like it don't smell good.
I like sweeter
it
smells.
sounds too close to musky.
Yeah, it's musty. Yeah,
must.
Yeah, musk.
Sound like
and
musk.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm not a musk smell. I don't like.
So should Elon come out with a musk candle?
I mean, good.
That's why I went in. I never got in the incense store Egyptian because I thought it was Egyptian must. I was like, I want to smell like Egyptian musty ass.
But Egyptian must fire. Egyptian must
No, it's fire.
It is fire.
It
It is fire. But I thought it was gonna
Like
smell
must,
like an Egyptian musty man.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want
like a nigga in his tomb still. When they open the tomb, oh, this a Egyptian.
Oh shit! But one of the hardest things that
Before we go, this Elon Musk thing.
Yeah.
Got another joke for y'all. Do you think he called his testicles Teslas?
Come on, man. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie. If a girl was over there, he was like, "Yeah, you go, they're sucking them Teslas. Go ahead.
Suck on them Teslas.
You know they
And
bad.
then come back up to the Model X.
You know what I'm saying?
Have some model sex.
They
Why don't you juggle my Teslas,
Juggle
girl?
my Teslas.
Let me
girl.
park
Stop
this
playing.
big cyber truck in that little garage.
Hey, they electronic.
They what I was saying about
They
smells.
solar powered.
It used to be so like dudes. It's so hard for a dude to be like, "Hey, bro, you smell nice." a lot of niggas go.
Not for me, man.
No, I'm saying-
I don't find that gay.
No, it's-
I don't find that
It's not
weird
gay, but I'm
anyway.
saying a lot of dudes would be like,
they get
"I ain't telling
weird
no
about
man he smell good."
No. It's not that. It's about the right way of doing it, so
Yeah, it's
you don't
about how
come
you do
off
it,
like.
too.
Because I
Don't be
regret
weird.
till this day
Yeah.
when we were coming back from Toronto, come back to LA. The dude, what video? Start from the bottom. The
Oh,
white
that-
boy that was at the
Yeah,
acting in it.
Yeah,
Drake's cousin.
the
I
one that
think.
looked like
Yeah. That nigga smelled phenomenal. This nigga smelled like, I remember walking, he walked by us at one point. I was like, God damn, that shit smelled good, that cologne. And then he walked past me on the plane going to the bathroom. I'm like, God damn, that shit smelled good. But it was no right way for me to approach him and ask him about this.
You just had to do it.
It's probably,
But now you know.
No,
Yeah,
I regret it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I really want to know what that shit
Yeah.
was one of the best smelling colognes I've ever smelled.
he
in my
probably
life.
had on one of those like I had a girl that always put me onto like the Bond number 9 and 22, all these New York fancy colognes and shit. But
That shit was,
You know what's
once
funny?
I found out she liked that, she became my ex. So.
Yep. You know what's funny? When we shot, we had to shoot something for LOL, and they wanted me to be a stand-in in a seat as Kevin Hart, which was funny. Now I think about it. I'm
I could
like,
kind of see that if you were like
smaller.
2 feet smaller. Right? How tall
but
is
I
it?
guess since I was sitting there, they needed the sleeve part because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So they was like, I remember they said, "Yo, go get the shirt that Kevin had." So I was like, I'm about to put on a shirt in the war. So he brought me the shirt. That
It smelled
shit
amazing?
I'm sitting in that film. I'm like, dog.
Next time we talk with Kevin, we gotta be like, yo, Kevin.
I was like, what the fuck? And then somebody asked me, like, why don't you just ask him where you got it from? And when you seen him, I said, well, I can't afford it. It smelled too. It smelled expensive. I was like, this is expensive.
Yeah, you
this is expensive cologne.
Good cologne.
This is expensive cologne.
Yeah, this ain't no shit you get at what's it?
This ain't
Sephora.
This ain't no
Sephora.
Brute.
Yeah, this ain't no CVS Brute. God damn it.
Or some cool water.
They take the tears of a camel and make this shit, nigga.
I even love when my own shirts smell really
When
good.
it smell
Like
good,
when
yeah,
you take them off,
yeah.
you put them. Like, damn, this shit
I remember I
smell
won the
good.
competition the time on when Mike had that show Beauty for Bros.
Oh yeah.
The girl was checking all like we had to put our shirts all in a bag, and she smells each one of them. I think I won. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
One is even a strong term because
Maybe she like musky men.
She like it's musk. God damn it.
I said musky.
Okay.
I said musky, not
I
musky.
thought you said musk.
I said musky.
But it's a scent. A scent is important, man. That shit like. You don't want to be just smelling like nothing.
And it's definitely for men, at least me. Like I go crazy over a woman's natural scent that's like attractive to me. It's only been like 3 in my lifetime, but it's just intoxicating.
I think hands down.
They just don't want to fuck with you.
I don't know.
The 3 that smell good to you, they don't
What?
want to fuck with you.
Say that again.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I think hands down, the best smelling detergent, hands down, is Gain. I don't think there's
Gain?
Gain.
I don't know. This black owned detergent I got is phenomenal.
I'm gonna smell
Black
it, but
on.
Gain.
Go get that one. Go get a black on. We gotta show some love.
Yeah. Go get the black on. But Gain, it's unmatched for me. I haven't met a detergent smell like Gain. Because when you take
Gain is pretty fire.
Gain lasts for like a month on certain. Like if you
You get the liquid now or the little tablet?
the liquid.
Okay, the liquid.
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
the
yeah,
liquid. Gain be booming.
This shit here.
Okay, black company.
Big Black.
Come through.
So it's called. Hey, get off my cord. Get off my cord. It's called True, and it's I think it's supposed to be like all natural too.
That's dope.
So it ain't
That's
like
dope.
no preservatives or anything crazy in there, and this shit smells incredible.
Y'all get y'all some True. Let me smell
Get
it.
y'all some True.
Wait, which one is this? The fabric? Oh, this is the detergent.
smell it.
Boy, it be smelling amazing when I'm washing.
Okay. Oh, that does smell.
That does smell
And the
good.
crazy thing, I had this for months, and I wash every week and a half, 2 weeks long. Like it just lasts.
Where do you get it from?
That's good.
So
I
they
got it
a
off their website. Yeah.
Okay.
True, y'all.
Yeah, get some
Y'all
True.
keeping it
look.
black.
Even and they're good with their customer service because the first package got lost. The
shit.
post office lost it when they sent it. So I hit them up. They said, "Okay, let us check it." They tracked it. Said, "Look like they lost it. Then we're gonna send you another one." Okay.
It's called productstrue.com. Yeah, check that out.
They got other stuff on there too,
That's
but
cool.
I got the detergent.
If
I
y'all
love
hit
it.
them up on Twitter or whatever they add, just tell them Dormtainment. We're showing them some love. Or not, just get
I
their
always
product.
get
It don't matter.
lavender because that's my favorite scent. I love lavender.
That's cool. That
So-
almost felt like a rehearsed
Oh,
advertisement,
it
like we're playing that out or something. Like, but nah,
Yeah.
honestly, I was just,
Yeah.
you said a black detergent company. I was like, where that at?
Detergent.
Okay, detergent.
This black owned company too.
Oh,
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Black Sunday.
His hat black owned.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Black on. Everything black on
This black
right
owned
here.
my homegirl from Miami.
Everything
Black
on this
on.
table, black
Black
on.
on. We
This
have,
European though. This is ours.
You fucking
This
sell
black
out.
owned. These
You
slippers
sell
black
out.
owned.
it's some black person.
And these socks, they black, but they ain't black owned.
Them slippers look like a half a
My
goddamn
balls black
cast.
owned.
half.
My balls.
Oh,
They
let
do
me see
like
the
a half
shoe.
cast.
My balls
Like-
black owned.
Yeah, my
Are
ball.
they?
Yeah.
That shit
What's the
look
name of this company?
I don't remember to be honest.
I think I got the link on my Instagram. So
It's Christmas time. Christmas time, y'all got
Get you some black on.
You got a friend that
well,
clothes always stink.
Well, this ain't
Get him
black
some
on,
detergent.
but it's for your black balls.
There you
if
go.
need
For your
them.
Teslas.
For your Teslas. shave your Tesla. Like, listen, you're not decking the halls this Christmas. You mowing the balls.
On your phone.
You're not decking the halls. You mowing your balls
Yeah.
with the lawnmower 3.0.
That's a good joke. Yeah, man,
And
that's
this-
the first one in weeks.
This was, oh man! If you want to be more funny, you put these on your balls and get to shave them. And listen, you also got the weed whacker for you dudes with the hairy nose, because you want to be able to smell them fresh candles that, you know, your girl gonna get, or that you gonna get your girl. You want to smell them fresh candles, use the weed whacker. Go ahead and get that up off you. We got the whole package right here for you.
Now, see, this feels...
You feel rehearsed. Get you the perfect package with everything you need for your Christmas holiday. But seriously, guys, you get 20% off using code DT. And it's the best time to do it right now because it's the holidays. Yeah. You want the perfect gifts? Then go ahead and get this. All right. So get them
clean, y'all.
Keep them clean.
Keep clean.
Ladies, if you tired of the hair in your tooth, if you tired of sneezing because you're tickling your nose on the balls. Look, you don't want to be sucking no balls and shit go in your nose or your mouth and you.
This is what we'll say.
That's not sexy when you give a head. And, like, what you doing?
Clean your balls with Manscaped and clean your drawers with True.
There you go. Clean your balls with Manscaped. Clean your drawers with True.
And this is the perfect time. Listen, I don't know if any of y'all fucked near a fireplace before. Have y'all ever fucked near a fireplace?
Yeah,
I'm from Miami.
That shit can get dangerous. Okay,
yeah.
You know, fucking near a fire, especially if you hairy. If y'all have any hair down there,
gas or wood?
You could. It was wood.
So you the ambers sparking on your butt?
But
Dog.
I felt a little pop on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then I went to go wipe it down, and then we went right back to fucking.
Oh yeah.
But the point is, I could have avoided all that probably.
You gotta shave up
if I was shaved up. So make sure you shave up.
You don't want that spark to hit that hair and go to singeing that hair. That's it. That's it for you. The day over.
Burnt hair during sex, that don't smell too good. Yeah, that's not nice.
So hair, period, don't smell good.
So you don't want to be in there smelling like a hair salon. Like, so you got to go ahead and shave your balls, get them down. Use code DT, manscaped.com for your holidays. Get 20% off. Go get that. No Ceilings 3.
Lil Wayne rapping. I feel like Lil Wayne gonna have a comeback in 2021. I feel like he ramping up.
He's hungry.
He hungry.
I got a hot take.
I can hear it. Go ahead.
I got a hot take.
Not a hot plate?
Not a hot plate.
All right.
I'm going to say it. This is my hot take. Wayne is the best rapper to come out of the South, period.
Gotta throw a little wrench in there.
That's what I say. It's my hot take.
Gotta throw a wrench in there.
You already know one for sure.
Andre 3000?
Yeah.
And that's what I said because I had this argument.
Okay.
The body of work.
Andre got a big ass body of work.
No. I feel you.
As a group, not individually.
I'm talking about individually. The body of work. I'm talking about really thinking about it.
He got one album by himself?
Here's the thing.
Andre?
No.
Yeah, he got.
But it still was a group format.
They dropped it together, two different albums together, but it's still his own album.
But it's
here's the thing: it's kind of unfair to make that argument because Lil Wayne got more body work than all rappers.
For sure,
based on because he did a run that none of us have seen,
and that's why I said that's my hot take. It's coming out the South, like lyrically.
I'm not mad at it.
Lyrically, even though
repeat your hot take one more time. What is
Lil Wayne is the best rapper to ever come out of the South,
and that's purely on the fact that he just put out more work.
No. That
was one of his arguments.
That's one of my arguments. That's not. I'm talking about everything. Like I'm talking about when you break down everything. I think Wayne might have it because I thought about T.I. and I love T.I.
Lil Wayne's a better rapper than T.I.
Lil Wayne's a better rapper than T.I. The only one that's gonna argue this better rap is like Andre, and Andre is probably might edge him out.
I mean, I also in his generation. I would also give it to Rick Ross a little bit too.
No, not better than Lil Wayne.
Not better than Wayne.
Ross ain't you don't think it's competitive at all?
No, not
he's good.
He's good, but not
the statement he's making. The best to come out the South. I'm not mad at the statement.
I'm really thinking
it's a valid argument to make. So that in itself is a testament to Lil Wayne.
Listen, for me,
if you would have said Slim Thug, better get the fuck out of here.
Don't do Thugger like that.
But the fact that I had to throw in Andre 3000 to combat you lets you know this is a valid argument. Like, you not wrong, but I just had to throw Andre.
No, and that's what I said. That's my argument. That's
when that nigga rap,
when he rap is crazy. Yeah,
but Lil Wayne, when he in the pocket, is crazy. Like punchlines. That nigga crazy with punchlines.
No, for sure.
And the way he did it from a child to is wild.
Yeah,
but,
and that's why I said the South. So I don't know. He's in my top 5, but as far as
do you got Texas as a South too?
Yeah.
then you gotta.
You don't say Scarface?
Yeah, I was definitely gonna say Scarface.
And Scarface is great, but
you're making an argument. I'm not good. That's what I'm saying.
It's just interesting. Keep thinking because maybe we'll come up.
I don't disagree with it.
Yeah,
but I just had to throw Andre. Got to be in this argument if you say.
Sure. Let's look at the body of work though, because honestly, I think Lil Wayne, to me, in my opinion, he has 2 albums that are phenomenal. His first 2 albums.
His first 2.
No.
His first 2.
Well, he had. You
Well,
mean
I'm
Carter
saying
1?
albums.
Yeah, no.
His first 2?
Carter 1. And
No,
Carter
that's not
his first 2.
What's his first one?
He
The
got
block is
is hot.
500 degrees.
500 degrees.
Those are albums. I thought
Yeah.
those were mixtapes.
No.
Wayne been around a
Long time.
I know he's been around a long time. I just always thought those were mixtapes.
No.
No,
But at
albums.
least it's, in my opinion, I know there's a large group of people that would say 500 degrees and all that. A lot of kids that grew up in our generation are phenomenal, but I don't hold them as high as
of course
Carter
not.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Carter 1 and 2 are like a staple of these are high quality products all around the board. You know what I'm saying? 500 degrees sounded like it was some mixtape shit, even though it was albums. No, okay, there was some. Yeah, it was tight. It was tight. I'm not saying those were some fire shit on there, but those 2 albums. So after that, Carter 3. I remember listening to Carter 3 with this nigga back in Atlanta, and we listened to it one time. So it was cool. Never listened to it again.
But here's the thing with that. Even with that statement, it was a platinum.
But
of
you
course,
also-
because it was one of the most anticipated albums ever.
Very true.
But forget that. You got to factor in features. You got to factor in all the mixtape, all the droughts, all the
No,
ceilings.
I was gonna get into that. I was
Yeah.
gonna give them all that but I just want to solidify at least, or get your all opinion. Would you say those 2 albums would be like?
Yeah, for sure.
You would put those albums against other greats,
for sure,
right?
For sure.
Outside of that, then you have a run of features that hip hop has never seen before.
I haven't seen since. Yeah,
And hasn't seen since. Now, for y'all that did not grow up during that time, or just small, or just not in the loop,
Just small.
y'all were just 2003, 4, 5, somewhere
to
around
like 2009
to 2009. There was a run of Lil Wayne on features that I've never seen before. And not only is he a man on the features, just having a feature, he's the best verse on the track.
He wiping niggas out. It's
He's
bad.
the best verse on every track he's featured on.
it
Like
was
you're just
crazy.
waiting for Lil Wayne to go off.
Yeah.
So he had it. He put in the work. So
and that's why I was
can't deny-
excited. That's why I was excited when I started listening to No Ceilings 3. I was like, oh, this is okay.
hungry.
It felt like old school.
Oh,
man.
all right,
What
all right.
happened?
So that's what made me bring up that. I was like, all right, best. I think I have to personally give it to him, but it still can be argued. But it's gonna be tough. That's a tough one out the south.
That's a real ass point. You can't think of nobody else. Andre, I still got Andre above him for me personally.
No,
I
said there's a certain area like I do think Andre is a overall better rapper.
You take away numbers, you take away all that stuff. Just straight up rapper. Andre 3000 is the best rapper from the South. That I fuck with.
And I wouldn't argue with that. But I'm just trying to think of other people. I don't know other people.
I don't think anyone was on those 2 levels in the South. at least.
Did you see Young Thug saying he'll never fuck with Andre? Because
I seen a clip or
It just didn't seem right. I didn't watch it, but when he just said Andre's an ass kisser, that just don't. I don't get that.
He says
vibe.
ass kiss, or he wants his ass kissed.
He wants his ass kissed. I just don't get that.
That's what he said?
Yeah, I just don't get that vibe from
Like he
Andre.
met him. Like that's what I was
I
trying
can
to
see that. But
Like he met him. That's what I'm saying. Where did he get
I don't
that?
know.
You don't
I
know.
watched it.
no, he said that. I saw some of it. He was saying that like he'll reach out. He might have reached out for a verse or something like that, and then his assistant hit him back saying he can't do it right now. But he, so he felt like, yo, I'm Young Thug, and you can't even. You having your assistant hit me up and stuff, so I'm just like,
Oh man,
I don't know.
I mean, either way, sometimes when you meet your hero, sometimes it may not be, you never know.
I look at Andre
never
like Jay-Z. You just not easily gonna get that verse.
for sure.
So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is what it is. And so, speaking of Jay-Z, his birthday was yesterday.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know about Clubhouse, it's a new app that's taking over social medias and stuff. Where you just go in there, you can learn shit. Just be open rooms for discussions. They did a Jay-Z appreciation one. And they had all the music industry niggas from up north. They had Just Blaze, No ID, DJ Clark Kent, 21 Savage in there. Wale, what'd you say?
Dame Dash.
Dame Dash. Yeah. Tyrese brought in Dame Dash, which was funny. That was a whole nother great part of that segment. But I was on there for 3 hours. And they were just telling stories. They the whole point of it, tell stories that they don't know. And they was asking questions like, how did that beat come about? Well, how did this come about? And one dude told a story how Biggie got on Brooklyn Finest. And he was saying Biggie heard the beat and wanted it. He I can't give you this beat. It's for Jay. He you always giving that nigga all the beats.
That's funny.
And then he said, tell him I need a verse on it. He all right, I'll see what I could do. So he said he drove to the studio. He made Biggie and Lil C stay in the car. He said, y'all just smoke, stay here. He go upstairs. He said Jay-Z rapping. Jay-Z ended up doing the whole song. And he well, Big want to get on there. He I don't know that nigga. And then he asked something about Dame. Dame something. But eventually, they was open to the idea. So then Biggie came up and heard what Jay-Z had spit. And he asked, I think it was Clark Kent, he how you do that? He don't write? He Clark Kent nah. And he said Biggie never wrote again after that. After he saw Jay-Z do that.
That's funny.
He said he never wrote again after that.
He said he don't write.
Yeah, that story. Then there was a Michael Jackson story. They said Michael Jackson sung the hook on Girls, Girls, Girls.
That's
but
amazing.
that version didn't make it. So they don't even know where it's at. But he said,
what? How do you lose that? What?
And he said he went to the studio, he was waiting, he heard Michael Jackson. He okay, he waiting. He said Michael Jackson came late. So he said it was so late, he left. Went home, he said he fell asleep, got a call, said Michael here, come back. He said he came back and he said it was kind of awkward. It's Michael Jackson. He said he 2 kids in there. He was singing the hook. He went in the booth, made animal noises at first, and then started singing the hook. And then I was that story was wild. Then they said it's this dude named Hip Hop, which is Jay-Z's A&R, and they were he was known for picking Jay's beats because Jay trusted him after the first couple that he did. And he said they asked him, was there any songs you had to convince him to do? And he said, yeah, Song Cry and Big Pimpin'.
Dog.
And he said, how did it come about? He said, when Jay-Z, he trusts hip hop. So he said, all right, come up with something for me. Oh, if you believe in it that much. So he said, he had to come up with something. Then Jay-Z came and finished it up.
So he came in with the concept.
Yeah, I guess the concept, or maybe a small hook to give a spark something. And it's over.
That's really cool.
Big Pimpin' is one of my favorite verses because he just riding that
nigga
shit.
Riding that fucking beat.
He riding that, and Song Cry is amazing.
There was just so many stories.
And a lot of the stories, I listened for a little bit, and a lot of the stories were sometimes it wasn't even about music. Sometimes just about his character as a human being. I was this nigga's just like a figure, I mean,
that's crazy to know that though. That Jay-Z made Biggie stop writing.
That's wild.
Wild shit.
Because think about it, when you try to compete with somebody, he don't write.
And then it was
right.
Once Biggie came to be Biggie, you remember he got in a car accident and he couldn't barely walk. So he said they was in the same studio building, but Jay was down the hall and Big was up the hall, whatever. And then they were saying he wanted something. They wanted to hear what Jay-Z was doing, and he's like, "Just come to the room." And Biggie said, "That's the only nigga I'll walk down this hall to go listen to," because he was hurting. But he went down there.
That's a testament.
It was so many stories.
He the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
It's
because whatchamacallit came on there and broke it down perfectly. What was it? Fuck. Who was it? We know him too. Damn it. Hold on. Oh, it come back to me.
Somebody that knows Jay-Z?
Well, they all knew Jay-Z, but I'm saying we all know him too. Big name in hip hop. Fat Joe. Fat Joe came on. Fat Joe called in, and he said, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He who's done it this long?
Yeah.
From 96,
at this caliber,
who's still relevant,
high
quality bars, who rap this good, still holds up. He said, think about all the other old school rappers. It don't sound the same. It sound dated.
Yeah.
He said Jay-Z don't sound dated.
Yeah.
Ever.
He said
even the old shit, it just sounds like it's just I don't know, man.
It's butter. That's butter.
That's butter.
That's butter.
Yeah, he's number one.
Then they said a song that he had that I guess got lost, and I'm so mad because you know how hard it was gonna be based on the title. It was called "Living So Italian."
Me and Cam, he went with you in the look yesterday.
Oh,
we thought we was trying to.
It's a song that's coming out?
No,
the song that got lost.
Watch the Throne with him and Kanye.
It was called "Living So Italian."
You know that shit was gonna
that's
go
all white all week.
Yeah, that's all white all week. You already know.
But they were just telling stories. It was just so. I'm talking about from the beginning too, like how things happened. And Dame came on, and at first when he came on, it felt kind of awkward. Like niggas got quiet because you know Dame sucked the take the air out. But then his story said it was questions they had that only Dame could answer, so they asked him, and he was breaking it down.
That's crazy, man.
I was like, this shit is so
He ain't get mad at
fucking
any point?
good. Nah.
That's shocking.
He can get upset.
And that nigga can sell a product. They was like, Tyrese said, tell him about the thing you got. This nigga breaking this
Went
shit.
to it.
Sells
funny. Yeah, he sells
that
it.
shit was a phenomenal, dog.
But that just goes to show how when somebody has this long, when they can talk for hours about you as an individual, it's like, all right, that's amazing.
They asked about the Nas beef.
Yeah,
they
that's
asked
crazy.
everything, dog.
Can you imagine if Jay would have showed up in there and told the story?
Someone asked, they like, we know how Jay get down. We know he probably listening. We know how, but he ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah.
And I think Lenny posted on his IG said Jay-Z, they brought it to him, heard some stuff, and said he appreciated it. I believe he said that in the post, but
That's
he
cool.
didn't
It's crazy
pop
how
up.
people talk. He's like God.
Yeah,
he's like a God, like not God, but Godfather.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
Godfather, yeah.
He's like just like talking about it. Was like, I heard that
heard.
he might have heard it and he like it. And that's how. But Jay-Z,
Yeah.
man, he's just the king of hip hop, bro.
Yeah,
honestly,
He the king
he's
of
the king.
being like in the shadows too, like just being.
He's the king of hip hop,
He's
man.
the king of that shit. That shit was phenomenal, man. Even what's exciting about Clubhouse, like they were doing the beat battle. Remember the one wrong? Then Drake came in.
Yeah.
He said some things
Yeah.
like,
You fucking with Clubhouse? Like I
like it.
it's being
I like
really
it's still new to me,
still
but
new,
like
yeah.
crazy.
I go in there and be learning shit. Like
Yeah,
there was
that's a lot of stuff.
I pinged Mike in it. It was a whole Clubhouse about how to get your music on TV shows, on Netflix and movies and all. And niggas is the people that do it, and they're just telling you. Like when I came on, so see, this is what you have to do, this and that. He was just breaking it down, but it was late, so I didn't get to stay on it. But I'm like, if you in music, I'm in that Clubhouse and trying to learn this shit.
And it's still in beta.
It's
That's still beta.
Oh, so when it come out, it's
but it'd be
That's
so
interesting.
much
I need
good
to.
shit.
I need to.
There's a lot
I
of
got
good
the
shit in
invite,
there.
but
Let
I
me
didn't.
see.
I didn't sign up.
I'm
yet.
opening now
They
to
had
see
a,
what rooms on.
They had a real estate one that I clicked in the other day, and they were breaking down how you should buy your house, where you
Right.
should start, like all this. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
The truth about black gatekeepers. That's one right now. Money and mimosas. How to become a millionaire. 16 ways.
Now, is it mostly black? Because
I don't know.
everything
It's
out here
about
is
who
black.
I'm following.
It's about
Is
who
this
you
a
follow.
black app?
It's about like because once you get it, like all your friends that you know in your circle or from your Instagram.
Right.
So if all of them are majority black, then probably that's all the
Oh,
stuff
okay,
you're
I
doing.
got you.
you know
Should the
what I'm saying?
world microdose psychedelics?
That's crazy.
That's a room. And entertainment lawyer. That's one. Filmmaking 101.
Okay.
Founder CEO's peer support group or something.
Nice.
Let me see. ADHD creative deep work.
There's some good shit in there.
Music hot takes. Then people are starting shows now. So you just start your little weekly show.
Yeah. So we can start
Coffee
something on
and
there.
science.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
we can start something on there if we want to. Or like if me and Cam want to do like a boss talk room where you come.
You need to do the fucking what's the pamphlet?
Oh, best films of the decade.
conversation. Always be texting bitches.
Always be texting bitches. You need to bring that back, man.
That's funny.
That shit was phenomenal.
Oh,
That
that,
night,
was
shit,
great.
that shit was great that night we did it.
We need to
But, all right,
we
I'm
need
holding-
to print out some more
I'm
pamphlets.
holding the clubhouse room on always be texting bitches. If you want to come in there and figure out how to do it, this is how you do it.
Always
But
be
just like them doing that beat battle, that was from one of the hip hop producers.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
exciting. Like niggas gonna come in there, or you can do your own American Idol on there.
It's
Whatever
gonna
you
be-
want to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those apps that's gonna launch people in different directions. So it's gonna. I think I fuck with it. I still got to deep dive in it over the break or something like that. But
Yep.
all right, y'all. Well, we won't be back together for a couple weeks because I'm about to dip out and head over cross country. But we are over the break. All of us trying to figure out how we can take this podcast to the next level. How we can bump up things, add cameras, do new
some big
things.
plans.
So, thank you guys for tuning into another episode. For all of you that are on Patreon, if you're not on Patreon, make sure you go to patreon.com/comedytraphouse if you want to be a part of the Boss Talk Squad and a part of the Trap the Sack, where we're going to
Trap the Sack.
where we're going to be doing a live Zoom in the next 2 weeks here. So if you want to be a part of that, make
do it.
sure you jump on there. We love all you guys, and
Much love, man.
Until next time, And hopefully we can get a young lady to release the podcast so you guys can get some bonus footage. And you know who that young lady is if you follow us. So if you need to spam her and tell her to stop playing and release the episode, then, do that too. But we'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year from me. And peace.